Hi, I'm Andy, and this is the second brief message bringing on the subject of hope in anxious times. Some years ago I read of an elderly couple up in London. They lived through the Second World War, and because of their frailty they couldn't always get to the air raid shelter, so they converted what was essentially a space under their stairs. And one evening in the Blitz, their home took a hit, and the house came down around them, and it took several hours before the rescuers brought them out safely. But as they came out, the rescuers couldn't help notice how composed and at peace this elderly couple seemed to be, and they asked them about this, and the couple said in the loneliness, in the darkness, in the rubble, they quoted or recited over and over again one of the Psalms from the Bible, and that helped them. And the Psalm that they quoted was a fairly well-known one. It's Psalm 23. Let me just read it to you. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Now that psalm hinges on those opening words where it says, the Lord is my shepherd. It's personal. It's knowing the shepherd that makes all the difference. Now in the New Testament part of the Bible, in John chapter 10, Jesus referred to himself as the Good Shepherd. This is what he said. I am the Good Shepherd, and I know my sheep and am known by my own. There is Jesus making the same thought, that it's a personal relationship. It's us knowing him and he knowing us. And knowing him makes all the difference. Now he said also that I am the Good Shepherd. The Good Shepherd gives his life for the sheep. There is Jesus' commitment to his followers, that he would give his life, as we would say, he would make the ultimate sacrifice, and he would give his life for those who would follow him. And there on the cross, Jesus died, paying for the wrong that we have done, dying there that we might be forgiven and that we might know that relationship with him, that the relationship with God might be restored, and that we might know him personally, so that then when we come to a psalm like Psalm 23, we can know that those assurances are for us personally. And that's a lovely thing. So that older couple, they knew that the Lord was with them. They knew that promise. You are with me. And they knew that he was with them in the darkness, in that situation. You comfort me. And the Bible talks about God being the God of all comfort, the one who can comfort us more than anyone else. They knew the assurance that you lead me, you guide me through life. And then they knew that lovely assurance, I will dwell with you forever. And that's a lovely thing. When life does draw to a close, that we can know that we shall be forever with him. He will never let go of us. He will always be with us. That's the assurances that we can have in that psalm. But could I leave you with this question? Do you know the shepherd personally? Do you know him for yourself? Not just know things about him or have read something about him or have heard of him, but do you know him? That makes all the difference. And that's what gives us this hope and peace in anxious times. Could I encourage you perhaps to pick up a Bible and read Psalm 23 and think over those lovely promises that we have? And perhaps maybe to pray and ask the Lord to help you to understand and to see the great sacrifice that he made, that you might know forgiveness and a relationship with him. Thank you for listening. God bless.